Hello and welcome to another example using Minitab to do some MyStatLab stuff. So in particular, I'm going to be doing a simple hypothesis test today, and I have my null and alternative given to me, my alpha, lots of good stuff. But one thing I have to be careful about with this example is it's a P, so I'm going to have to check some things before I know I can do my test. So this is the check to make sure that you're going to have something that looks normal, so that I know I can do the sampling distribution for this. So just keep that in mind as we get up to this. So in particular, I got to do some calculations first. So in this situation, we're going to be looking at a sample of size 300. We know that when I looked at whatever was interesting, they counted out 155 items. So you could apply this to any example involving a proportion, where you have, a sample size and a number that you've counted in total, and you've already set up your hypotheses. This is a very basic example. Anyway, so the first thing I need to check is what n times p is. So that's why I have my calculator open. I almost forgot to open it before this. So p is the 0.59, and my sample size is 300. So I just need to make sure that that's bigger than 5. So let's do 300 times 0.95, and that'll give me 177, which is indeed greater than 5. Perfect. And now I got to do 1 minus p. Oops, not plus. I don't know why I hit that. So 0.41. Let's see if it'll let you get rid of the plus. It doesn't want to let me, so I'm going to start over. So 0.41 times 300, and that's 123. I could have also just taken 300 and subtracted 177 because these are opposites of each other. So if 177 people were successes or X's, then this would be the number that are not out of the 300. In case you don't believe me, watch this. 300. Woo, I am in the wrong spot. That was loud. Sorry. 300 minus 177 is 123. Anyway, so that's definitely greater than 5. So I have satisfied the requirement that they both be big enough for me to be able to use the normal distribution. Let's check my answer. What? Oh, I wrote equal to. Oops. I just said greater than and then picked the wrong one. Good job, teacher. All right. What is the test statistic? So I'm going to let Minitab do the test statistic for me. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink the calculator because I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to go to Stat, Basic Statistics, 1 proportion. I'm going to be using summarized data. My number of events is always my X. My number of trials is 300. I'm performing a hypothesis test versus 0.95. And then options. Here's where you have to be careful with this test. Okay, in particular, I'm doing a less than, and I'm always using normal approximation. This has to do with how your standard deviation is calculated, and we use the normal approximation method so that it is a z, it is normal. So just remember normal, normal, normal. That's why we check this too. All right, let's hit our OKs. We should get our z value. I want 2 total places. Yep. I was going to adjust my decimal places if it did give it to me. So there is my test statistic, negative 2.58. I'll check my answer. Oh, it's so fantastic. All right, now I need my p-value, which is right here, and they want 3 decimal places, so I'm good. I don't need to change the rounding. If you do this and you need to change the rounding, just as a reminder, if you right-click on the p-value, you get the decimal places option, and you can change it. So I have 0. It thinks I'm typing in an address. That was weird. Sorry about that. I had to pause to cough. I'm recording too many videos in one day. My voice is getting all scratchy. Oh, nice work. Awesome. So we need to talk about what to conclude now. So they gave me earlier my alpha value is 1%. So I need to be using that to compare to my p-value. So what am I going to do? Well, my p-value, my p is small because it is less than my alpha. And when you have a small p, you should reject that hoe. All right. So what I want to say here is I'm not really sure what I want to put here. Let me see what the options are for the second one. I can do almost anything. Okay. All right. Whatever I'm doing, though, I want to make sure I'm stating a statement that supports my ha. So I want to say there is sufficient evidence to conclude that population proportion appears to be less than 0.59. Looking good. Alrighty. That's it. I like these 5 minutes hits. They're kind of good. I hope you enjoy them. Where is my stop button? Ah, there it is.